Alright, so in my last video, it was quite a surprise. We got quite interesting clear audio from the GoPro Media Mod, despite some of the online reviews which showed otherwise. And I think this is because most of those reviews, that at least as far as I remember, tested them in like normal situations but not in noisy on the bike situations like what I did. So maybe that's where the Media Mod shines. But in any case, let's try those quiet environment tests to see how the Media Mod actually sounds like. Alright, to establish a baseline, this is the default microphone setup of the GoPro Hero 8. So this is what you'll hear from the internal microphones. So now let's try to put on the Media Mod. Alright, now this is with the Media Mod attached with its directional microphone. I'm just gonna touch it a bit just to show that the sound is coming from that microphone. So just for the sake of it, let's try plugging in an external microphone and see how that goes. Okay, now as you can see here, I have left mic attached. Just gonna brush it a bit to show that the sound is coming from this. And finally, let's try a shotgun microphone attached to the top of the GoPro. Alright, and now we have a shotgun microphone attached. It's got a big dead cat, so you can probably see a little bit of it at the top of the frame, but this is how it sounds. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we can sort of agree that most of the online reviews are kind of accurate, that the Media Mod is just so compared to the built-in microphone of the Hero 8. Well, but that still means that it's pretty useful on the bike. So now that we've gone through some of those pros, let's take a look at the cons. After all, any device or gadget, there's going to be pros and cons. So let's take a look at those cons. Let's start with the physical side of the thing. Firstly, the Media Mod makes it kind of huge. I mean, okay, compared to a regular Hero 7, Hero 8, you can see it doesn't look much, but when you try to stuff it in the back pocket of your cycling jersey, you'll feel it. But that's just a minor niggle. The other problem is whenever you want to change the battery, you just have to disassemble the whole thing. You have to take off the Media Mod, take off the handle just to get to the battery, just to get to the memory card and change it. So it's a little bit of a hassle, but it doesn't affect performance or anything, so I can give that a pass. Alright, one final physical issue. With the Media Mod installed, the GoPro is no longer waterproof, although it is still water resistant. Now, I've seen teardown videos, or rather teardown articles online which show that the 3 ports are still sealed, but we still have the issue with water ingress into the microphone chamber. Even though the microphone may still be water resistant, but water sloshing around inside here is probably not going to do any good to the audio. Also, remember, like, we also have waterproof smartphones and other devices. Even though the ports may be sealed from water, but it still means you cannot use the ports when there is water inside. Alright, that's the physical part. Let's talk about the software. There are several issues with the software. First of all, if you try to use quick capture, which is basically when it's off, hit the record button to start recording, just like that, it doesn't use the directional mic. Instead, it defaults to the built-in mics of the GoPro. The other issue, let's wait for this to turn off. Now, the other issue is sometimes when you turn the thing on, it doesn't automatically detect the Media Mod. And so you have to turn it on and look at the screen and make sure that the Media Mod is actually on and enabled and detected before you actually start recording. Otherwise, you'll end up recording using the built-in microphones of the GoPro. But looking at the support community online on GoPro's website itself, it seems that GoPro is aware of this issue, and they say there will be a firmware update for it somewhere later in the future. So hopefully the update will fix this. Yeah, so that's basically it. So in case you want to get the media mod to use with your GoPro Hero 8 Black, you just have to be aware of the pros and cons. As for me, this is interesting. Well, if I know that a ride is going to involve wet weather, rain or whatever, I'll probably take the media mod off and leave it at home and just ride and use the GoPro as is. But if I'm pretty sure it's going to be dry, no rain or anything, yeah, I'll take the media mod. And just in case it rains, I'll just wrap this up in a waterproof Ziploc bag, and you get no footage in the rain. But I guess, well, that's not really set in stone. It depends if I find anything better, but so far this seems to be pretty useful for what it is. Yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the media mod. So that's it. Hope you learned something from this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.